For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 6 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma, offering over 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour. This is your ultimate tea playground. You can order online through the app or the website for a quick pickup. Open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Be sure to stop by your Tulsa location. HTO for the best tea you've ever sipped on. FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with gym floors and janitorial supply needs. Contact Jeff Southall so he can help your school. Jeff proudly supports his hometown Cashin Wildcats. Go Cats!
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out 'cause you kept cutting the cord, and it started to fade into your gray.
This is Grain and Grange Market, the coolest little boutique you've never heard of. Come see us.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
And a very pleasant good evening, everybody. Welcome into our nightcap. The Owasso Rams taking on the Victory Christian Eagles this evening. I'm Grant Merrill. Pleasure to be Victory Christian Conquerors. Rejoice Christians, the Eagles. Lots of Christian schools in the Tulsa Metro. Conquerors of Victory Christian tonight, and the Owasso Rams. Of course, Owasso led by the legend Brian Montanati, as Victory Christian led by Ryan Wakel. I'm Grant Merrill alongside Chris Lincoln. We appreciate you making us a part of your evening on Squirtle TV.
This wraps it up for the boys bracket and for the 8 games played in this opening quarterfinal night here, Grant. So far for the boys, the winners have included Del City, Jenks, Tulsa Memorial. Now this one between Owasso and Victory Christian. 6A Owasso Rams. And against the Victory Christian 4A team, the Conquerors undefeated 6-0.
Well, a fresh new 8 minutes put on the clock. Starters include Michael Doctor for Victory Christian, Solomon Granderson also getting the starting nod, Jude Mulhey, a starter tonight, Joshua Udamo getting the nod as well, and Luke Patton rounding out the starting 5 for Victory Christian. For Owasso, Caleb Leslie, E.J. Lewis, Bryce Pennington, Brandon Mann, and Caden Fry, your starters for the Rams this evening.
Our officials for tonight's final game of the quarterfinal round of the Tournament Champions. Tony Gardner, the head referee, is David Renner, and Derek Dunbar is the other guy in the stripes here, so 3 calling. But some of the officials in the back during the break here, they're evaluated during meetings here in the arena. Then they'll be assigned games tomorrow based on those evaluations. But most of them just call 1 game each session, unlike us who do 8 games. Yeah.
This is our 8th game to broadcast
That's
of the day. Caden Fry will jump the opening tip for the Owasso Rams, going up against Solomon Granderson. This one is underway. Owasso controls the opening tip. Brandon Mann out of the backcourt will give it back over to the open E.J. Lewis. Lewis takes it out to the top of the key. He'll work it through the air over to the left side, and Brandon Mann. Mann back into Fry. Fry down to the baseline, takes it in the paint, 2-point shot, falls through and goes through.
6'7" senior, averages 14.8 points a game, Grant. He is a tough guy to handle.
And one of the nicest kids you will ever meet. Actually calls me Mr. Merrill. Makes me feel like I'm your age, Chris.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Into the front court. Here comes Victory Christian with the basketball. They'll work it out to Michael Doctor. Doctor down low, 2-point shot. Missing and no good for Luke Patton. Rebound, stick back. It's on the way, and we've got a tie ball game.
Patton gets the second chance at it and makes it count.
7:11 left to play here. Caden Fry into the front court. Works it down low. 2-pointer on the way it in. Brandon Mann grabbing that one. 4-2. Owasso taking the lead. Victory Christian back the other direction.
How many seasons of Owasso Rams basketball did you call?
4.
Is that right?
4
seasons.
Yeah, the first year I hadn't been doing it. Of course, Steve Mowry and Corey Bird do the radio and do a great job, and it's good to see them tonight, my old partners.
Nice drive there and in by Solomon Granderson to put Victory on the scoreboard with their first 2.
Here comes E.J. Lewis for the Rams. He'll work it out to the right side to Caleb Leslie. Leslie with a quick handoff, back over to E.J. Lewis, now to the right wing. Long threes off the rim and no good. Rebound, Victory. Back into the front court. Jude Mulhey will pull it out of bounds as E.J. Lewis actually had the last touch. He was going after the loose ball, and that will leave Mulhey to send it back into play here. He'll work it back inside to Udamo. Udamo, top of the key, works it around the perimeter, and now the basketball knocked away by E.J. Lewis, but the whistles blow in the midst of the play.
Lewis going to be called for the foul there as he tried for the steal.
No, actually they're going to call that on Bryce Pennington for the Rams.
Wow. Pennington came from behind him, so they whistled him for the call. That's Coach Brian Montanati is a big guy, isn't he?
He is. You know, we in Owasso, Brian and Mickey McCulloch that used to play for ORU and Texas Tech, they're the same height.
What, 7, 6, 8?
6'9".
Ooh,
yeah.
6'9".
And they may be 6'10". I'm not sure, but anyway, one of them was half an inch taller than the other, and I think it was Mickey. And Brian came back and said, "Yeah, I could ball all over him at school." So they always had that little back and forth going. None of them lacking confidence, that's for sure. Missed shot now for the Rams. Victory Christian tapping it out of bounds here. Actually, Owasso tapping it out of bounds here. So the Conquerors and Jude Molly will send it back into play here. Molly back inside, gives it over to Joshua Udemo. Udemo's two-pointer off the glass, no good. Coming up with it, Luke Patton. Two-pointers on the way it in. Back the other direction. Here comes Caleb Leslie. Leslie over to E.J. Lewis. Lewis through the air, moves it back over to Price Pennington. Pennington up top to Brandon Mann. He'll work it back over to Caleb Leslie. Leslie over to E.J. Lewis. Long threes off the rim and no good. Rebound Victory. Back the other direction. Udemo with it. He'll work at top of the key. Now down to the left wing. Here's Michael Doctor. Doctor back inside. Two-pointer for Solomon Granderson's on the way it in. That'll leave Owasso with the basketball. Out of the backcourt, E.J. Lewis with it. He'll take it out to the top of the key. Bounce pass over to the right wing of Brandon Mann. Mann back over to Lewis. Back up top to Price Pennington. Pennington to Brandon Mann again. Inside to Caden Fry. Fry down to the paint. Two-point shot. Hangs on the rim. It won't go. Rebound Luke Patton and Victory. 6-4. Victory leading it. A foul called as the Conquerors take it across the time stripe. And they're going to call this one on E.J. Lewis. Into the front court. Here comes Victory. Molly with the basketball. He'll bring it back over to an open teammate. That's Granderson. Back up top. Long three. Off the rim and no good. E.J. Lewis with the rebound. Now to Fry. Caden gets a ram jam.
There's our second one of the tournament.
Okay, I called it a ram jam. Old habits die hard. 4:36 left to play
I like
here.
it, though. It was true. A ram jam.
Victory Christian. We'll watch as Caden Fry will send it back into play here. Inbound throw, give it back into Caleb Leslie. Leslie back over to Caden Fry. He'll turn around, fire the two. Shots on the way it in. Count the basket. He's going to the free throw line. Fouls on Luke Patton, his first. You can see on the replay, there he goes. Got that foul, going to the free throw line here to try the and one.
6'7" senior, averaging 14.8 points a game. He's going to be in some college watch list, isn't he?
I would hope so.
My gosh.
If he's not, they're not watching that hard.
That's right.
Free throws off the rim, nothing doing there for Caden Fry. Owasso gets the basketball back. E.J. Lewis will have it top of the key. Lewis back out around the perimeter, brings it back over to Brandon Mann. Mann down to Price Pennington. Pennington with a bounce pass, up and under. 2-point shot, missing and no good from Brandon Mann. Back the other direction, here comes Udemo. Udemo into the paint, takes it up and under. 2-point shots off the glass, but a foul called. We are tied, or it's 8-6 if you're just joining us. Owasso leading it.
Call the foul on Pennington to the free throw line. Will go Udemo, and he'll shoot two. Foul in the act of shooting with Victory now trailing Owasso by 2, 8-6, making it by 1.
Free throws up and in. Another one coming. St. Harbaugh headed into the ball game. His mom and dad, Zach and Angie, I'm sure somewhere lurking around here tonight. Free throws up, free throws good.
Even up 8 apiece.
Joshua Udemo. Back the other direction. It'll be E.J. Lewis. Tonight's ball game brought to you by State Senator J.J. Dawson, wishing the Rams victory in tonight's ball game. Out to the top of the key, Caden Fry takes it around the perimeter. He'll work it down to the right side of the paint. Up and under. 2-point shots on the way it in.
Use the left hand on that one, Grant. Boy, he is really something.
Rams into the double digits. 10-8 our score. 3:37 left to go in the first quarter. Into the front court. Jude Mahi. Mahi back around the perimeter. Gets it back. Now kicks it back up top to Udemo. Now to the left wing. 3-pointers off the rim and no good. Nothing doing there. E.J. Lewis with it. He'll race into the front court. Up and under. 2-point shot hangs. Won't go. Loose basketball picked up by the Rams and Lewis. Lewis over to Caleb Leslie. 3:09 to play in the first quarter. Owasso 10, Victory Christian 8. Fry, top of the key, works it back over to E.J. Lewis. Lewis back up top, long twos on the, no, that's a three. And that's Caleb Leslie with the shot. 2:52 to play. Owasso taking a 13-8 lead. They'll work it around the perimeter. Long shots on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound, stick back. It'll hang on the rim, won't fall. Coming up with the Brandon Mann. Mann back over to Caleb Leslie. Leslie, top of the key. He'll work it back over to E.J. Lewis. E.J. working it back over to the right corner. Looking for an open teammate. He'll find Mann at the top of the arc. Back to Fry. Caden directing traffic with one hand, dribbling with the other. Double team, takes it to the hoop. 2-point shot.
Oh, nice.
On the way and in.
That with the right hand.
2:04 left to play here. 15-8 our score. Into the front court, Victory. 2-point shots on the way and in. That's Solomon Granderson with the bucket. Minute 50 left to go in this first quarter. E.J. Lewis slowly taking it across the time stripe. He'll work it back over to Caden Fry. Fry up and under. 2-point shots off the glass. No good. Rebound. Jude Mahi. Back to the near side. Udabo with the basketball. His shot off the rim. No good. Loose basketball picked up. Everybody scrambling after it. Owasso got it first. Victory Christian reached for it. The thumbs went in the air from the referee, and we've got a jump ball.
Udamo and Mann tied each other up. Mann of the Rams and Udamo for Victory Christian, the Conquerors. But it will be on the alternating possessions. It'll be Conquerors basketball. Victory Christian to Jude Mahi to inbound it.
Mahi with it, brings it back over to Michael Doctor. Doctor over to Udamo. Udamo back up top. Works it back to the near side to Doctor again. Back over to Mahi. Shots on the way and in for the Conquerors. That's Udamo with it. 15-12. Conquerors cutting the Owasso lead to 3 here. Minute left to go in the first quarter. Into the front court. Caleb Leslie with it. He'll work it around the perimeter, giving it back over to the open Jake Clifton. Long threes on the way and in, and that's E.J. Lewis. If you know the name Jake Clifton, he's the Rams safety that committed to Kansas State.
Yep.
You probably remember him from a Union game or two over
the
last 2 years.
Oh, nice steal by Lewis.
Lewis racing into the front court. 2-point shot off the glass. Nothing doing. Clifton with the rebound. Stick back try. Won't go.
Udamo blocked it.
Udamo with the block and coming away with the basketball. 26 seconds to play here, and we've got a foul. 26 seconds to go. Victory Christian will have the throw shortly.
Wendell Mann is checking in for the Owasso Rams. Coming out is E.J. Lewis.
Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Victory Christian with the basketball in the waning seconds of this quarter. Doctor with the basketball. Udamo out around the perimeter. Back to the near side to Michael Doctor. Udamo with it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Basketball thrown away, but not before a foul's called.
The foul with 9/10 of a second. That dived a coach out of his mind, wasn't it? Oh,
probably
man.
So. That is going to be on Jake Clifton. And with 9/10 of a second left, catch and shoot plays probably in order here for Victory. Molly with the handoff. 2-point shot, missing it no good at the buzzer, and we have played one here at the BOK in downtown Tulsa. Stay with us. More coming up after this 1-minute break. You're watching the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Physical Therapy Central.
This is your moment. you've got what it takes. The grit to get from first steps to finishing touches. You're here to train, to put in the hours. Because today's hard work gives you an edge. To get hired, to earn more, to fine-tune a future to be proud of. Career Tech. Get skilled, get paid.
At the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, Grant Merrill, Chris Lincoln along with you.
That first quarter with Owasso leading 18-12. The difference, Owasso hit 2 of 4 their three-point attempts. Victory Christian 0 for 3 from 3 points. And 18 rebounds to 12. Owasso with the advantage there as well.
Zane Harbaugh with the basketball for the Rams.
Also, no turnovers for the Rams in that first quarter, 4 for the Conquerors.
He'll bring it back over to Caleb Leslie. Leslie gives it back over to Wendell Mann. Mann to Caden Fry. Fry up and under. His shot off the glass is no good. Rebound, Luke Patton.
Fry and Coach Montanati both screaming for a foul there. Didn't get it.
Conquerors come up with the basketball here. Malhi
Fry
turns
got
it
the
over.
steal.
Fry gets it into the front court, goes up and under, hits the bottom of the rim.
Had the Euro step there going for him too, Grant, but
Yeah,
came up underneath.
A little bit of a misjudgment. Back the other direction. Here come the Conquerors. Doctor, the top of the game. I'm just rooting for him to get a doctorate in something. He could be Doctor.
Nicely done there by Luke Patton. 6'6" senior with a nice little hook shot.
Nice bucket that'll make it 18-12. Out of the backcourt, Zane Harbaugh for the Rams.
Knocked away and picked up there by Victory Christian.
Banner into the front court, back over to the Doctor. Back to the left wing, he'll give it off to Malhi. Long threes off the rim and no good. Caden Fry. Luke Patton down low, 2-point shot, off the glass, no good.
Went off the hands of Isaiah McLemore for Owasso, so it'll be Victory Christian basketball under the basket here.
Inbound throw coming from Jaden Banner. Banner back up top to Udebo. He'll bring it back around the perimeter. Now the basketball almost turned over. 2-pointers on the way in for Luke Patton.
Luke Patton, big, strong kid, 6'6", senior.
4:14 left to play here, first half action. And here come those Rams. Wendell Mann with it.
Tied at 18.
He'll bring it back out to Caleb Leslie. Back over to Caden Fry. Turnaround shots off the rim, no good. Udemo with it. He'll move it the other direction. Back over to Michael Doctor, up and under, 2-point shot, missing and no good. Rebound, Isaiah McLemore for the Rams. He's a sophomore. I don't remember seeing him last year. Up and under, 2-point shots all the way in for Wendell Mann. 20-18 our score. Victory with a missed shot. Rebound. Nothing doing there. The basketball's dragged out of bounds.
Nicely done by Solomon Granderson to knock the ball off of McLemore to keep the possession for Victory Christian. They trail 20-18 to Owasso.
3:25 to play in the half.
McLemore comes out. Harbaugh comes in for the Rams. Nice drive up to the right hand and a foul there against Banner.
3:22 to go.
Foul has been called on Zane Harbaugh for Owasso. And it'll be a 2-shot shooting foul for Jaden Banner with a chance to tie this game.
First free throws, missing and no good.
That was good.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
good. Sorry, I looked up right as it was coming down. Another free throw.
It looked like it was
coming.
short when it came off his hand. It really did. He has a high arching shot. Perfect, though.
Shots up on the way and in.
Tied at 20.
Back the other direction. Here comes Wendell Mann over to the left wing. 3-point shots on the way and in, and that's Cole Manuel. 3:03 to play here.
Just as the Conquerors get closer, tie the game, Owasso comes up with a big shot.
Into the front court. Udemo with it. He'll work it over to Mahi on the right side. Dribbling. He'll give it down low to an open teammate. 2-point shots off the rim and no good. Zane Harbaugh with the rebound. Luke Patton missing the shot there. Up front, Wendell Mann. Back to the right wing. Long threes all the way it in. Zane Harbaugh nails that one from long range. Into the front court. Udemo with it.
Tied a moment ago. All of a sudden, the Rams are back up by 6.
Basketball almost thrown away, but Patton comes up with it, fires a 2, misses the shot. Now the basketball's out of bounds. Tonight's ballgame brought to you in part by State Representative Martin Van Kuren. Wishing the Rams a lot of luck in this ballgame tonight.
Joshua Udemo tipped the ball out of bounds for Victory Christian, so here come the Rams back now.
By the way, Mark's a big fan of Sports Scene. He was giving me running commentary on our show the other night.
Like to hear that. Thank you, guys.
Wendell Mann back up top. Long threes. In and out. No.
Back
it's
in.
on the way back in.
Hit that rim about 4 times before it dropped through for Mann.
Caleb Leslie nailing that shot. Yeah, Van Kuren texted me the other night on Christmas night and was like, hey, I'm watching the show. I was like, you're watching our show on Christmas night. You need a life, buddy. He said, no, we love following local sports.
Good stuff.
Minute 20 left to play here. Patton with the basketball. He'll work it back over to Udemo.
Oh, knocked away there. Nicely done by Caden Fry.
Coming up with it. Wendell Mann. Long 3 coming. Shot falls short. Won't go. Minute left. Udemo. Back the other direction after the rebound. Goes up and under for a 2, but we've got a whistle and a foul called.
Coach Montanotti's up and wondering what happened. Now the two officials are talking it over.
You can see Brian's got his hands outstretched. He has no idea what's going on here, and they're going to call this one on Wendell Mann. Josh Udemo will go to the free throw line.
Now the 6'9" Montanotti looks down at the 4-foot referee and has a few words for him. I don't think I want to get in Montanotti's way.
He's taller than 4 feet.
Not next to Montanotti, doesn't look like it. Wow.
Well, we all look exceptionally short next to Brian Montanotti, that's for sure. Free throws up and coming. Shots on the way it in. 29-22 our score. 55 seconds left. Wendell Mann into the front court. Takes it around the perimeter, headed for the right wing. And a 2 on the way it in for Caden Fry.
They should never come across the front line and take a shot without Caden Fry touching the basketball. He is something else, the 6'7" senior.
31-22 our score. Into the front court, Conquerors, 2-pointer on the way it in. Yeah, Joshua Udemo getting that one. 17 seconds left to play. Here come the Rams and Wendell Mann. Mann dribbling up and under, 2-pointer on the way it in.
Nicely done.
33-24 our score as we go to the half. And that's it for the first 2 quarters of play. Chris Lincoln has stats when we come back in a few. And as we go to the halftime break, our score, Owasso 33, Victory Christian 24. This is the Tournament Champions on Squirtle.
This is your moment. You've got what it takes. The grit to get from first steps to finishing touches. You're here to train, to put in the hours. Because today's hard work gives you an edge. To get hired, to earn more, to fine-tune a future to be proud of. Career Tech. Get skilled, get paid.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Upper crust wood-fired pizza.
At Krotz, Lowry & Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200 or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
Back at halftime at the VOK in the 8th and final game of the evening in the opening quarterfinal section of this 56th annual event with his great friend Barry Lewis, longtime Tulsa Rural prep sports writer. And Barry, how many TFCs have you had in your lifetime here?
I've stopped counting, but I estimated it's somewhere between 25 and 30 that I've covered.
Nothing like it. First time in the BOK, but what an opportunity for these schools, some smaller schools, the big schools against the kind of the Hoosier story all through it. David Goliath, I think you said in the paper.
Yes, that's sort of the tradition and what the TFC is known for. And we almost saw a huge upset earlier with Cashin and Jenks for 3.5 quarters. Cashin gave the Jenks boys everything they wanted.
So far in the tournament, the girls bracket, we had in the opening game at 9 this morning, Norman controlled Howe 63-41. Then it was a noon game. Bixby girls really impressive in a 69-48 win over Seelig. Tahlequah falling to Holland Hall 61-53 in the best game of the girls' competition, the 7 o'clock game. And Booker T stepped in for Classen as they had to withdraw because of the COVID virus situation. Lincoln Christian beat them 59-35. So let's talk about the semifinal matchups. It'll be 9 a.m. Seelig against Tahlequah in that semifinal game.
Well, and in the semifinals of the consolation bracket, and I'm going to go with Tahlequah there. Tahlequah impressed me with the way it hung in there against Holland Hall and battled back, and was the best girls' game of the day.
Howe and Booker T. Washington play in that other consolation semifinal. That's at noon tomorrow.
That's very intriguing. I'm going to go with, again, this David and Goliath aspect here, and I'm going to go with Howe. I think that has a chance to be a great game.
The third girls' game on Tuesday in the semifinals has Norman against Lincoln Christian.
Well, Norman, I think, they're a juggernaut, but Lincoln Christian looked like a juggernaut tonight.
They really did. They just controlled Booker T. Washington's girls 59-35. And then Holland and Bixby. That should be an interesting game. 7 o'clock for the girls tomorrow evening.
Yes, Holland Hall was impressive against Tahlequah, and of course Bixby very impressive the way they just broke away from Seelig. It was because that was a close game for about a quarter, and then Bixby just took over the next 2 quarters. And that game, it was a 21-point Bixby win, but it wasn't really that close.
Coming to the boys bracket now, and they started at 10:30 this morning. Del City over Crossing Christian, 53-35. That was followed at a 1:30 game with Jenks looking powerful, beating Cashin 53-39. Then in the 5:30 game, Tulsa Memorial really impressive over A School Hydro Eakley 81-46. And then, of course, right in the middle of this Owasso Victory Christian game. Some of your thoughts on the boys' opening quarterfinal games?
Well, I've said that Memorial's won 5 state championships in the past decade, and through now 12 games, I think this could be Memorial's best team of the bunch. So that's how much I think of Memorial right now.
They don't really have the superstars like the Boone Twins or something, do they? But it's a very deep team, you were saying.
That's why I like this team, because I think their top 10 is the best top 10 they've ever had. Yeah. And without the superstar, and they're just well-balanced, and I think this could be the best. Long way to go in the season, but I think this could be their best group.
Take you through the boys' semifinal bracket tomorrow. On the losers' side, starts at 10:30 in the morning with Hydro Eakley. They'll play the loser of this Owasso Victory Christian game. Then at 1:30 in the other losers' side bracket, Cashin against Crossing Christian.
That's a very intriguing matchup because Cashin, it'll be interesting to see if they can get it all pumped up tomorrow, because they gave a lot of energy today. For 3.5 quarters, they played Jenks almost even. So you wonder if they're going to have a letdown tomorrow, and they can't afford a letdown against Crossings Christian.
Winner semifinal, the first one at 5:30 tomorrow. This ought to be a good one. Jenks and Del City.
Yes, that's going to be really interesting. I think Del City, of course, is, to quote, the defending TFC champion. Then you've got Memorial against the winner of this game at 8:30. So that's going to be very intriguing.
I tell you, if it's Memorial Owasso, what a game that would be at 6:30.
It'll be the rematch of the 2014 championship game that took till midnight.
I always enjoy you. Got a great job at the Tulsa World. Thanks for your support of prep basketball, prep sports in total. And I tell you, it's a heck of a tournament, isn't it?
It is great. It's something to look forward to every year.
Barry Lewis, the Tulsa World, joining us here in Squirtle on our streaming network of all the games here at the Tournament of Champions. Come back with the second half. Should be a good one. Here is Owasso battling Victory Christian. Stay right with us.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 6 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma, offering over 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour. This is your ultimate tea playground. You can order online through the app or the website for a quick pickup. Open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Be sure to stop by your Tulsa location. HTO for the best tea you've ever sipped on.
Welcome back. What a wealth of knowledge Barry Lewis is.
Something like, he's trying to count up, he's over 25 tournament champions Barry Lewis has covered in his great career at the Tulsa World. And really enticed by this one, of course, at the half, Owasso 33, Victory Christian 24. The stats for the first half leading the way for the Owasso Rams. Caden Fry, their super senior, with 12 points, 6 of 11 shooting. Surprise just had 1 rebound officially. And Victory Christian led by Joshua Unama with 10 points. Difference was 5 of 9 3-point shooting for Owasso, 0 for 5 Victory Christian.
Conquerors have the basketball coming out of the break. Unama into the front court. Whistle blown as he heads for the hoop. And a foul's going to be called on Price Pennington of the Rams. I was talking to our good friend, State Representative Mark Van Kuren, who is, of course, the head coach during that famous Owasso Memorial game back in 2008. Or no, 2017. That's when it was.
Very much they went forever.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that?
Long threes on the way it in for Jude Mahi. Should we have an Owasso Memorial rematch, we have already booked him as our halftime guest for tomorrow night. So
perfect.
I knew where you were headed. Double dribble called as the Rams get it into the front court. And that'll leave Victory to take it the other direction. 7:27 left to go in the third quarter. Of course, our man Zach Harbaugh with Duralast Roofing over there on the other side as well. Michael Doctor with the basketball. He'll work it back down to an open teammate. That's Luke Patton. Patton back up top to Doctor. He'll work it right side over to Udamo. Udamo up and under, 2-point shot, hangs on the rim, won't fall. Caden Fry with the rebound. Back over to the right wing, here's Zane Harbaugh. Up front, 2-pointer. Nothing happening. They don't get the shot off because the basketball's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Victory Christian. Inbound throw coming. They'll work it back into the left side, and E.J. Lewis. Lewis up top, long threes on the way it in. Wow, Caleb Leslie. Like a long-range missile there.
All of a sudden the Rams up by 9.
Into the front court. That'll bring up the Conquerors and Solomon Granderson. And we've got a whistle to stop in the action. This is going to be another foul on Caden Fry.
Barry Lewis confirmed to me, too, and he's just as shocked. He didn't know if Caden Fry's had any offers of interest at all. It says Division II schools have talked to him, but no Division I schools.
Well, hopefully.
6'7" senior.
Hopefully that changes. He's been a great player for the Rams, and I could attest. I'd write him a letter tomorrow to tell people how good of a kid he is.
Anderson missed the second free throw. Back come the Rams here now, led by Caleb Leslie.
Into the front court, Leslie back over to Caden Fry. Fry back up top. He'll take it down to the baseline. Shot banks off the rim. No good. Back the other direction. Here come the Conquerors. The basketball knocked loose.
Gonna go to the Owasso Rams. No, guess not. Said it was off of the white, off the Owasso Rams.
They're going to leave it with the Conquerors here. Inbound pass comes to Doctor. He'll work it back over to Mulhy. Mulhy back over to Doctor. Doctor down low. Basketball knocked away, stolen. E.J. Lewis coming up with it. Lewis top of the key, works it back over to Brandon Mann. Mann back to Price Pennington. Pennington out of the corner. Brings it across the key. 2-point shot. Make that a 3-point shot. Missing and no good for Price Pennington. 36-28 our score. Owasso leading it by 8. If you're just joining us. From the right corner, Udemo with it. He'll take it down low to an open teammate. 2-point shot, missing and no good for Luke Patton. And now a rebound, a stick back. 36-30 our score after Solomon Granderson's shot. And Victory wants a timeout. Ryan Wakely talking things over with his team. We'll take one with him and be back in 30 seconds. You're watching the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with gym floors and janitorial supply needs. Contact Jeff Southall so he can help your school. Jeff proudly supports his hometown Cashin Wildcats. Go Cats!
Back here at the BOK as we've got 5:09 left to go in the third quarter. I'm Grant Merrill along with the legend Chris Lincoln. And the Owasso Rams with the basketball out of the break. Caden Fry will send it into E.J. Lewis. Lewis out of the back court. He'll work at top of the key, bringing it back over to an open teammate. Hand off to Caleb Leslie, back to Caden Fry. Fry in the paint, 2-pointers off the rim and no good. Rebound, Michael Doctor. Doctor back over to the left wing, long 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, and the stick back won't go. Pulling down the basketball. Owasso's Braden Mann.
Oh, nice tip in by Caden Fry. Following the miss inside by Pennington. Fry with a tip in.
The end of the front court. Michael Doctor working it back over to Mulhy. Back to Luke Patton.
That guy looks like a linebacker, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
6'6", got to be about 220, I'd guess. Maybe more.
Talking about the college interest in Fry.
Yeah.
A couple D2 schools. Rogers State's one of them. Justin Barkley's here on the front row tonight.
See Justin.
Give him a watch. And then Missouri Southern. Another one.
Over in Joplin, right. The Lions.
Out in your wife's part of the country.
That's right. Joplin. That's right. No, we're talking Lions now, Missouri Southern. Her mom, Doris, was a Lion backer.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that?
Jude Mulhy. Back over to Udemo. As we saw last week, Miss Doris was also a pillar of the community in Joplin.
That's right. Very impressive. Opened a center in her name, helping young ladies over in Joplin. Very proud of Doris Smith.
Only thing they ever named after us was the mugshot wall.
Miss Doris has a birthday coming up on the 30th.
Oh, boy.
She'll be 88 years
My
old.
My goodness.
The only thing wrong with her, she's a damn Kansas Jayhawk fan. Drives me crazy. It's a Missouri Tiger.
As is my wife.
Oh, I know. It
Long
kills me.
threes on the way it in. Jude Mulhy with the 3-point shot. 38-35 our score. Yeah, my wife is of the opinion that Bill Self and Jesus walk arm in arm and could probably walk across the water. So.
I cheer for Bill Self. I just can't cheer for Kansas. Oh, nice steal there.
Into the front court. Udemo with a jam. He hangs on the rim.
No ram jam, right?
I think they're going to call a timeout right here after that jam, and it's
Victory Cushion pulls within 1 point here.
Yeah, 38-37 our score. Take a quick 30-second break. Back after this on Squirtle.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Tournament of Champions, BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Grant Merrill, Chris Lakin along with you as Owasso leads Victory Christian 38-37.
Conquerors are 6-0 in the season, Grant. Owasso 4-1. They only lost to Putnam City West in the neutral tournament in Oklahoma City. They lost 56-47. Otherwise, they've won the last two, beating Norman and beating Ardmore, coming into this one now. And they also beat Sapulpa.
Another coach in attendance tonight, Coach Havens from Northeastern. They're probably looking to recruit a few of these players. Loose basketball picked up by Doctor.
Victory Christian has a chance to take the lead.
And now a three-point shot won't go. Rebound.
In deep and rolled out.
Brandon Mann. The end of the front court. Here come the Rams. Leslie with the basketball and a foul called. 2:24 left to go in this third quarter. Owasso leading it by 1.
Michael Doctor was whistled for the foul.
Caden Fry tips it back over to E.J. Lewis. Lewis on the outside, takes it top of the key, bounce pass, back over to Fry as he tries to get it over to the left wing, a foul called.
Had two guys underneath, double teaming Caden Fry. They're going to make the whistle the call on Luke Patton.
2:12 left to go in the third. Inbound throw, give it inside, long three, won't fall for Caleb Leslie. Back the other direction, Udemo with it, and a foul called on Owasso this time. That's going to go on E.J. Lewis. 2:04 to play. Well, I'm thinking about just laying out the cot in the Cherokee Nation suite up there and staying here till morning.
Don't have much of a turnaround, do you? I'll tell you.
No, we don't.
Back here at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, probably, if not earlier.
Back up top, it'll be Luke Patton for the Conquerors. He'll move it back over to Michael Doctor. Doctor to Udemo. Udemo back up to Mahi. And now a travel call. Minute 49 to play here.
Was that a yawn?
That was. I'm not even going to deny it. I got to get more Dr. Pepper in my veins before long. Back over to the near side, Wendell Mann. Back over to Caden Fry. Fry's shot off the glass, no good. And the long two won't go for Victory Christians, Jude Mahi. Back the other direction, here comes Owasso. Mann, back down to Zane Harbaugh. His shot off the ribbon, no good. Loose basketball picked up by the Conquerors. Now a collision at midcourt. Zane Harbaugh went head-to-head literally with Jaden Banner, and now we've got a three-pointer for the Rams. What a good play that was. It gives Owasso a 41-37 lead. Conquerors with the basketball. Mahi back over to the right wing. Gives it over to Udemo. Udemo with a cross-court pass over to Michael Doctor. Doctor to Jaden Banner. Shot for twos. In and out, no good.
Caden Fry had the basketball and then knocked out of his hands by one of the Conquerors. It'll be Owasso basketball in the backcourt here.
42.6 seconds left to play.
Patton and Udema come out for Victory Christian.
We've got 40 seconds left in this thing, at least the third quarter. Top of the key, Brandon Mann with the basketball. He'll work it over to Wendell Mann. Wendell with a pass over to Caleb Leslie. Back to Wendell, three-point shot. Off the rim and no good.
Nice rebound by Fry. Oh, and drives in, lays it with the left hand. What a nice shot.
Fry able to bank that one in. 7 seconds left, 43-37 our score. Doctor up to the hoop, 2-point shot, hangs on the rim, won't fall. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Our score, the Owasso Rams 43 and Victory Christian 37. We're back in 1 minute. This is the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out 'cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your gray.
This is Grain and Grange Market, the coolest little boutique you've never heard of. Come see us.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Well, it's the final 8 minutes of the 8th and final game of the opening quarterfinal section of the 56th Annual Tournament of Champions here at the BOK Center. Chris Lincoln along with Grant Merrill. And with 8 minutes left, Owasso leads Victory Christian 43-37. Owasso with the basketball in front court. Taking the shot, turn, hitting a three. What a shot by Caleb Leslie, 6-foot senior. Buries that one. Leslie now 5 of 8 on three-pointers with 15 points in the game. Caden Fry leads the Rams with 16 points. Leading the way, Joshua Unum with 12 and Luke Patton with 10 for Victory Christian. Driving layup, no good, but tip is up and in. Good by Udoma. Back come the Rams. 46-39 their lead. Just underway in this fourth and final quarter of play. Wendell Mann leaves it off there for Harbaugh. Back to Mann. Mann's going to take the shot with the left hand off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound comes down. Here comes Joshua Udoma back the other way for the Conquerors. And out of bounds it goes. And Grant Merrill, Dr. Peppered up, ready to go again.
I regret to inform you the hospitality room is out of Dr. Pepper.
We're out of here, right?
Oh.
Out of Dr. Pepper in the hospitality room.
I'm going on strike.
It was so close. 7 minutes and 1 second left to go. Oh, man.
That's all right. Good to see lots of folks here tonight. Bill Blankenship and his wife Angie up in the stands behind us.
Very nice.
Zach Duffield, the athletic director at Owasso. Good folks there. Into the front court comes Wendell Mann.
Trying to cheer their Rams to victory, leading 46-39. In it comes to Caden Fry. Won't go. Golly.
Now Victory comes up with it. Udemo out of the backcourt, moving out across the time stripe. He'll work it around the perimeter, kicking it left wing. Back over to the open. Luke Patton, 2-pointers on the way it in. Patton able to get that one and make it look easy. 46-41, Owasso leading it by 5. Into the front court, here's Owasso's Zane Harbaugh. Back to Wendell Mann. Mann dribbling up and under.
Nice
2-pointer
move.
on the way and in.
Well, he just dribbled around 2 Conquerors there and laid it in.
5:56 to play here. Udemo, top of the key, works it right side. Back over to Jamerson Witt. Up top, Granderson. Over to the left wing, dribble inside. 2-point shots off the rim and no good for Jaden Banner. 5:27 to play. 48-41. Owasso leading it by 7.
Caden Fry trying to work his way into the lane. Got a grab there. It's going to be a whistle and a foul called on Jamerson Witt, number 25.
Of course, if
Jamerson White, I apologize for my bad handwriting.
It does kind of look like the old hieroglyphics
Yes.
the Egyptians used to put on walls.
I'm sure that's true. Kicked out of bounds. Will stay with the Rams.
Enjoyed visiting with Shake Milton's mama earlier. She's here tonight.
Nice.
And
well, what a career he's had, huh?
yeah, and of
Made
course,
us all proud.
if Owasso were able to hold on and win this thing tonight, that sets up a rematch of that world-famous Owasso Memorial game that rang in the new year back in 2017.
That game would be at 8:30 tomorrow night if, again, the Owasso can hang on here. That's the fourth and final boys game of the semifinal, the second winner's semifinal game. The first one is at 5:30. Jenks and Del City playing that one.
If they go after midnight, we'll sleep in shifts. 5:10 left to play. 2-point shot for Caden Fry is on the way and in.
I'd offer him a scholarship right now.
I would too.
Got to be 20 points at least tonight.
Oh, there's a couple of coaches here that are probably have a contract in hand.
Pass coming in from Mahi and it went off of the hands of Luke Patton out of bounds. Turnover against the Conquerors with just under 5 minutes left, and they trail by 9.
Out of the backcourt, Wendell Mann. He'll take it out to the top of the key, heavily guarded by Michael Doctor. Mann with a 3. His shot off the back iron, no good. Udemo comes up with it. He'll work it into the paint, up and under. 2-point shots off the glass and no good. Rebound to stick back won't go. Caden Fry pulling down the rebound off Solomon Granderson's missed shot. Into the front court come the Rams.
Coach Montanati yelling out Carolina. Earlier he yelled out Kansas. He got his college teams on his plays here.
He hadn't yelled out OSU yet. What's wrong with that?
Yes.
Up front, Caleb Leslie. His shot barred by a foul.
Foul on Victory Christian's Jude Mahi. That now for Victory Christian is their 5th team foul. So far just 4 on Owasso with 4:06 left to play. So neither team in a bonus situation. But Leslie fouled the active shooting, has 2 free throws. And now all of a sudden, Owasso's back up by 10.
You know, I'll tell you something about Brian. He works medical device sales during the day. You know, he's like in surgical operating rooms and stuff like that, and then coaches the Rams as well.
Gosh.
I've walked into restaurants at Owasso at like 10 at night seeing Brian on his laptop watching game film, you know, while he's eating dinner.
Yes, of course.
Talk about a dedicated coach. They don't come much better. And I know Ryan Wakely over at Victory, also a great coach.
Nice rebound by Zane Harbaugh for the Rams. They come back up the court here.
Harbaugh back over to Wendell Mann. Back to Harbaugh on the right wing. Out around the perimeter, a bounce pass over to Caden Fry. Fry up and under. His shot for 2 hangs on the rim and won't go. Luke Patton back the other direction, throws it away. Trying to get it over to Mahi, and it went off his fingertips and out of bounds. 3:23 left to play here. Zane Harbaugh working it around to Wendell Mann. Mann gets a shot. 2-pointers on the way it in. 54-41 our score.
Victory Christian's going to pick up their tempo on defense here. They need to close this gap quickly.
Up and under comes Patton. His shot on the way it in.
Good start, and there's a timeout. Quickly called there by Coach Wakely.
Take one with him and be back in 1 minute. 2:52 to play. It's Owasso 54, Victory 43. Back in a minute.
Why be a Ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Back here at the BOK in downtown Tulsa, 54-43 our score. I'm Grant Merrill alongside Chris Lincoln. The Owasso Rams with an 11-point lead.
And 2:52 away, but will be a heck of a semifinal matchup tomorrow night at 8:30 against the Memorial Chargers. They destroyed Hydro Eakley 81-46 earlier tonight.
Hydro Eakley hadn't lost in, 34 games?
Something like that, yeah.
The end of the front court. Rams have it. Caden Fry, hanging on the rim and missed the shot, and now we've got a foul call. Tried another Ram jam, but he didn't get it.
Call on Unuma. Said hit him in the head going up there and couldn't get the Ram jam for Grant Merrill.
Well, I can't. First free throw, good in and good for Caden Fry. I can't claim to be the originator of the Ram Jam. That was one Steve Mowry, the Undertaker. But it has been fun to call those over the years. Next free throw is off the back iron and no good. Steve is such a Ram. His grandkids call him Rampaw. Did you know that?
No, that's great.
Long three is falling short, no good. That's no lie. We've got a foul on Wendell Mann for the Rams.
16 fouls on Victory Christian. The next one, and Owasso shoots 1-1. The Rams have 5 team fouls right now with 2:39 left.
Inbound throw. Give it inside. They'll bring it back over to Mulhey.
Take it away.
Ball knocked loose, coming up with it.
Caden Fry knocked it away.
Fry. Oh, there's his Ram jam.
All right.
2:23 left to go here. 57-43
that
our
may
score.
Do it.
And
don't tell the Conquerors that, though. They're fighting back.
That beautiful plus-sized lady is starting to sing. I think that's the politically correct way to say it these days.
That's right.
Up front, Wendell Mann swings it around to Zane Harbaugh. Harbaugh back over to an open teammate, Cole Manuel. They're just trying to hold the basketball.
Coach Monlight doesn't want to see any shots. He just wants to see seconds tick off that clock.
Well, and
tipped into the backcourt. Now a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Victory Christian.
Yeah, Victory is going to try to be a little disruptive in this last couple of minutes.
Michael Doctor called for the foul. And this does put Owasso into the bonus free throws, 1-1, and to the free throw line will go the senior Wendell Mann, a 57% free throw shooter on the season.
57-45 if you're just joining us. First free throws off the rim and no good. Back the other direction. Here comes Victory. Long three. Shots off the rim and nothing doing.
There again is Caden Fry with the rebound.
Out of the backcourt. Caleb Leslie with it. He'll work it left side to Zane Harbaugh. Harbaugh double teamed. Back up to Wendell Mann. Now to the right side.
They're just playing
Back
keep
to
away.
Leslie, yes.
Michael Doctor reaches out and grabs hold of Caleb Leslie. And he'll send him to the free throw line to stop the clock, though. 1:15 left to play. We'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
And Victory Christian with the wholesale substitution here.
I talked to Coach Montanati here about he can't stand up. He just blocks the whole damn half court. We're trying to see the game here. What a screen this guy must have been able to set, huh?
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Well, we've got new players coming in for Owasso. Gage Nantois is in the ball game. A couple of others as well. Isaiah McLemore back in. Caleb Leslie's first free throw on the way it in. First of all, 1-1. Yeah, I bet Eddie Sutton was licking his chops when he first heard of Brian Montanati.
I would think so.
And that tells you what a salesman Sutton was. He goes up to wherever it was that Brian lived, Buchanan, Michigan, or wherever it was, and walks into that living room and convinces him to come to Oklahoma. He'd never been to Oklahoma.
Wise decision, especially to play for Eddie Sutton.
He's done well here for sure.
Yep.
1:05 left to go here.
Foul called on Owasso Hanson Harbaugh.
First free throws on the way and in for Victory. .105 left to go here. Back the other direction. Into the front court. Wendell Mann back to the right wing. Back over to an open teammate, Nantua. Isaiah McLemore with it. Now to Wendell Mann, 43 seconds. Long shot, on the way it in. McLemore for three, and he broadens it to a 62-47 lead.
Oh, nice up and in there for the Conquerors.
Jamison White gets that one. And here comes Owasso. Back to the right wing. Caleb Leslie works it back outside. Holds on to the basketball, and this one's over tonight. Final score, Owasso will advance to take on Memorial in the nightcap tomorrow night at 8:30. That'll be a one for the ages, as we hope you'll watch it here on Squirtle TV. 62-49, the final score. Final thoughts, Chris Lincoln?
Well, it's been a heck of a start to the 56th Annual Tournament of Champions and great quarterfinal action. Quick recap for you for the day. And the girls' bracket started at 9 o'clock this morning. Norman beating Howe 63-41, the second girls' game. Had Bixby beating 69-48. Then it was Booker T. Washington losing to Lincoln Christian 59-35. And the game this evening, the best one of the night for the girls, was Holland Hall holding off Tahlequah 61-53. So here's the bracket for the semifinals tomorrow for the girls' side of things. We'll start at 9 in the morning. We'll be here. We're sitting against Tahlequah in the losers bracket game. Then the second losers bracket game is Howe against Booker T. That's at noon. Semifinal on the winners' side, 4 o'clock, Norman Lincoln Christian. Then at 7 o'clock, should be a heck of a game, Bixby and Holland Hall. On the boys' side of the bracket, today it was Del City over Crossing Christian, 53-35. Jenks beat Cashin, 53-49. Memorial over Hydro Eakley, 81-46. And Owasso beat Victory Christian in the game just completed, 62-49. So here's the semifinal bracket for the boys' side. At 10:30 in the morning, Hydro Eakley will take on Victory Christian. That was Victory Christian's first loss of the season, by the way. Then at 1:30, it'll be Cashin against Crossing Christian. 5:30, Jenks and Del City should be a heck of a game. But the big game here we wanted and hope we get this matchup when we are. It's Memorial and Owasso, 8:30 tomorrow night. Championship semifinal play of the Tournament of Champions. Heck of a game.
Lincoln, they're playing the theme from the Love Boat. I'm out.
That's it? Wait, what's that guy? I'm in. Caden Fry, 21 points, 8 rebounds.
Caleb Leslie with 19 on the night, 14 apiece for Udamo and Luke Patton for victory. And what a night it was for both of these ball clubs. So we will be back here bright and early tomorrow morning. At least tonight, I will not need melatonin, NyQuil, or anything else to help me go to sleep.
They better have some Dr. Pepper tomorrow for you, buddy.
I'm sure they will. But we will be back here all day tomorrow for all 8 of your semifinal action games for the Tournament of Champions in both the winter. This has been the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle TV.